Well, he's two-faced.
That's how Donald Trump described Justin Trudeau Wednesday. The U.S. president canceled a scheduled press conference and left the UK NATO summit early after a now viral video surfaced. The footage appears to show Trudeau gossiping and laughing about Trump without mentioning his name, with some European leaders attending a reception at Buckingham Palace Tuesday evening. Much of the video inaudible, but Trudeau at one point apparently referring to Trump's habit of holding long press conferences, then later saying, "I just watched his team's jaws drop to the floor." The leaders seemingly did not know they were being filmed by a pool camera. Reacting to the video, Trump went on to soften his language about Trudeau, saying the PM's remarks may be linked to pressure put on Canada for falling short of NATO's defense spending target.
I find him to be a very nice guy, but you know, the truth is that I called him out on the fact that he's not paying 2%, and I guess he's not very happy about it.
And I have a very good relationship with President Trump.
No apology from Trudeau. Instead, he offered this explanation.
I made a reference to the fact that there was an unscheduled press conference before my meeting with President Trump, and I was happy to take part of it, but it was certainly notable.
Trudeau adding he saw Trump's team's jaws drop when the two leaders were side by side Tuesday, and Trump made the surprise announcement that next year's U.S. NATO summit will be held at Camp David.
Every different leader has teams who every now and then have their jaws drop at unscheduled surprises, like that video itself, for example.
Back to Trump before his NATO exit, he had his own hot mic moment, recorded seemingly without his knowledge by a pool reporter, joking about his own comments about Trudeau.
That was funny when I said the guy's two-faced.
The comments follow a friendly stretch between the two leaders after Trump slammed Trudeau as very dishonest and weak on Twitter following last year's G7 in Quebec City over Trudeau's vow to retaliate against U.S. tariffs on steel and aluminum products. As for Trump's early NATO departure Wednesday, he tweeted in part, "When today's meetings are over, I will be heading back to Washington. We won't be doing a press conference at the close of NATO because we did so many over the past 2 days. Safe travels to all." And reaction coming in here at home, too, ahead of a big day in Ottawa when the House of Commons reconvenes Thursday for the first time since the federal election. Let me leave you with what the leaders of the NDP and Conservative Party had to say.
There's many reasons to criticize Mr. Trump, but criticizing about making someone late to a cocktail party is not one. And these two Mr. Trudeau's in public and private is something that I've seen many times, and I think Canadians are starting to see more and more.
Justin Trudeau's poor judgment, lack of professionalism, and love of drama continues to weaken Canada's position on the world stage.